How much does it actually cost to open a sober living home in Arkansas? Search online and you'll see that homes charge residents somewhere between $500 and $1,500 a month. And you'll think, that's decent revenue. The honest answer is that the economics are tighter and more variable than that number makes them look. So let me give you the real figures, the ones we share with operators before they ever sign a lease. I'm with the Arkansas Alliance of Recovery Residences, AARR. We certify recovery residences in Arkansas, and we help operators plan exactly this. Here's the short version. To open a Level 2 home with 6 to 10 beds, expect to need roughly $30,000 to $80,000 in startup capital. Expect monthly operating costs between $6,000 and $15,000. And expect it to take 3 to 6 months to reach stable occupancy. So plan your cash around that reality, not around a full house on day one. Where does the startup money go? The biggest single variable is property. Leasing a 4 to 6 bedroom home in most Arkansas markets runs $1,500 to $3,500 a month. And between first month, last month, and a deposit, you're often putting $6,000 to $15,000 down just at signing. Then come renovations and life safety upgrades, hardwired smoke and carbon monoxide detectors, locks, secure medication storage. Then furnishing a home that feels like a home and not an institution. That's $5,000 to $15,000. Then legal and administrative setup, your first-year insurance, and a starting inventory of drug tests. And then the expense people most underestimate, a working capital reserve. You will not fill the home on day one, so you need cash to cover the bills during ramp-up. We recommend at least 3 months of full operating expenses in reserve. That's $18,000 to $45,000 for a typical home. 6 months is safer, if you can manage it. Now, here's the part that decides whether the business actually works, the occupancy math. Take a typical 8-bed Level 2 home, with operating costs around $7,500 a month. Charge $700 a bed, and even with every single bed full, you lose about $1,900 a month. Charge $900 a bed, and you break even, but only at full occupancy. Charge $1,100 a bed, and now you've got about a $1,300 monthly margin when you're full, and you break even at around 85% occupancy. Sit with that for a second, because it's the whole ballgame. Pricing matters. Occupancy matters. Any operator who assumes they'll be comfortably profitable at 60% occupancy is badly underestimating the math. So what if you don't have $30,000 to $80,000 in personal capital? Your options include a personal or small business loan, forming a nonprofit so you can raise donations and pursue grants, partnering with someone who brings the capital while you bring the operations, or Arkansas grant streams like the Arkansas Opioid Recovery Partnership, though grant money generally goes to operators who are committed to certification. And that's worth a word on its own. Certified homes see higher occupancy, access to funding that's restricted to certified homes, lower insurance premiums, and reduced liability. For most operators, certification pays for itself in the first year through referral volume alone. So here's the bottom line. Opening a sober living home in Arkansas is not a get-rich opportunity. It's a mission-driven small business that can absolutely be sustainable, with careful planning, realistic numbers, and adequate reserves. The operators who make it are the ones who start small, price correctly, keep a real cash cushion, and understand that year one is about building, not profiting. If you're serious about this, the conversation starts with honest math, and we're glad to do that math with you. The full cost breakdown is linked below, and you can reach AARR at the site on your screen.